Welcome to Catalyst Strategy Consulting, where we help business owners and their teams focus on improving their company's results and having a better life through education, planning, and execution. Helping and adding value to you is our mission. Let's go ahead and get started on today's episode. Today, let's talk about the value of a fractional chief operating officer. Growth doesn't fail because of lack of motivation. It fails when execution just can't keep up. Let's fix that. Are you in a situation where you once felt it was manageable, but it becomes harder to control? Decisions slow down, teams start pulling in different directions, and systems that work at 2 million, 5 million begin to crack at 10 and 20 million. As businesses grow, complexity grows with them. Let's talk about the value of a fractional chief operating officer. Most owners respond by working harder, working longer hours, more oversight, more firefighting. Guess what? That doesn't scale and it makes your life that much more difficult. This is where a fractional chief operating officer becomes one of the most valuable strategic moves a growing organization can make. Growth creates, think about this, growth creates operational strain. Sales increase, headcount grows, customer expectations rise, but the operating model often stays informal. This shows up as inconsistent execution, bottlenecks that frustrate customers and teams, too many decisions flow through the owner like a wheel and spoke, unclear accountability, technology that adds complexity instead of leverage. These aren't failures. They're signals that the business has outgrown its original structure. A fractional COO brings senior level operational leadership into the organization without the cost or long-term commitment for a full-time executive. This isn't consulting where someone hands you a report and disappears. A fractional COO helps translate strategy into execution. It helps build repeatable systems, establishes accountability, aligns people, processes, and technology so the business can scale. One of the biggest outcomes is reducing owner dependency. In many growing companies, the owner is the system. Every decision, every problem, every gap flows back to them. A fractional COO moves decision-making to the right levels, builds leadership depth, installs operating rhythm, and creates clarity so the business can grow without burning out the owner. They also install scalable processes, standard operating procedures, KPIs, dashboards, giving leadership visibility and control instead of chaos. Over time, this creates operational maturity. The business becomes more predictable, more resilient, and more valuable, whether or not an exit is on the horizon. Fractional COO support is ideal for organizations between 5 and 50 million in revenue, family-owned businesses, professional services, healthcare, industrial, and investor-backed companies preparing to scale. If growth feels heavier instead of easier, that's usually the signal. If you're tired of being the bottleneck, if your business depends on you too much to operate, or if you want a clear, disciplined operating system that actually supports growth, let's have a conversation. I offer a no-pressure operational clarity call where we identify where execution is breaking down, what's limiting scale, and whether a fractional COO is the right fit for your business. Comment COO, send me a direct message, or reach me directly at 936-203-5426. Growth doesn't fail because of lack of ambition. It fails when execution can't keep up. Let's fix that.